Are you a martini or are you a sensitive? A lark? An owl? Any ideas what I'm talking about? I'm talking about bedroom compatibility. Yeah, not in that way. What I mean is, can you get a good night's sleep alongside your partner? Apparently, 1 in 7 couples now prefer to sleep in separate beds. The majority of couples go to bed at different times. Now, I know you have real sleep problems, don't you, Nadia? Does that mean
well,
that you and Mark
I'm a
go to
bit
bed-
better at the moment, but it's... The thing is, I think you've got to really check somebody's bladder before you marry them. Because we need compatible bladders, which we do not have.
Yeah.
And he gets up 4 times a night.
Oh, he should get that
and
looked at.
No, at one point he had the whole thing, he had the bum, he had the finger up the...
The whole prostate
For
check.
prostate. He had the whole prostate thing.
Yeah.
And he was beside himself with terror, thinking he was so ill. And they said, basically, you're unable to go for a wee because you don't need to.
Oh.
So it's so... You don't understand.
I do. His brain is thinking he needs to go.
He keeps getting up and going to the loo and then go, oh, I'll go to the loo. So he goes back to bed and then he goes to the loo again.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And so then every time he gets up and goes to the loo, he wakes me up.
OK. So Mark's urinary problems to one side.
It's bladders.
Bladders.
I actually call him
with the bladder when it's lying down. I think there's a point in the bladder. So when the bladder's full in the middle of the day, there's a point, like a level line, where it goes, I'm full, and you go to the
Can I just say, we have 2 minutes to talk about sleeping.
talk about bladders. When you lie down, it reaches the level line, even if there's only a tiny
There's a
bit.
moral to story there. Before you date anyone, get them to lie down with a half-full bladder to see whether it can be a lifetime.
Well, I'll have to tell you, my husband could travel from New York to London and never go to the loo, so he doesn't have that problem. Ooh. But I go just in case. If I waken at all, I think I'll nip to the loo just in case.
We're supposed to be talking about sleeping. You're just talking about weeing. We don't need to know about weeing.
Well, the thing is about snoring. Snoring is a big issue for many, many people. My first husband snored, but I seem to manage that all right.
Yeah.
Stephen will hate me for saying this, but he does snore.
Yeah.
So I try to get to bed before him because...
So you can get to sleep.
Yes, because otherwise... And he's quite a large man, so he could just go like that.
Yeah.
You know, and take the bed, and I'll not even talk about the duvet snatching. But anyway, so I think snoring's an issue. But now I feel guilty, you see, because I didn't get married to sort of go and sleep in another room. I feel guilty if I get up to go and try and get sleep.
I think whoever finds a cure for snoring is going to be the richest person in the world. But also there's the, snoring aside, there's the sleep incompatibility in terms of, so Gary and I are both, we could both go to bed at 8:30 at night. And then we're both awake at sort of 6 in the morning. Whereas a relationship I had in my younger days, he was a stay up till 2 a.m. kind of guy, and I would be literally...
hard.
And then you are completely incompatible, because in the morning he'd be lying in.
But there's a friend of mine, her and her husband, total opposite ends of the scale. She likes an early night, and he, you know, he's like 3 in the morning. And she constantly, to try and be nice, tries to sort of keep up with him. And we were speaking on the phone the other day, she said, I just want him to go to bed. That's all I want, all I want. Apparently, you know, I mentioned before, are you a martini or a sensitive? A martini sleeper can nod off anytime, any place, anywhere. I like that. A sensitive type is woken by the slightest noise, can't sleep if they're stressed, needs their own pillow and side of the bed. Oh, gosh, I'm a sensitive type. I didn't realise this. Like, if I go away, I like to take my own pillow. I do not care if I look ridiculous walking into a hotel with a pillow under my arm. And I take a mask and earplugs.
Oh, yeah.
And even better would be my own duvet. Have your own duvet each.
You are.
Yes, but like another product, not a martini. I'm worth it. My ex-husband, he was such a bad sleeper. We designed our own house and had it built to our own, you know, what we wanted. And I designed a snore room. It was like a panic room where it kind of went off from our bedroom, and it was called the snore room. So
I love that.
Well, the thought process
Snore shed.
was he could go off and snore in peace. You cannot wake a snorer.
Yeah.
I had to go and sleep in
I'm
the
the
snorer
snorer in my family.
Oh, that's a whole other conversation.